What if the quietest corner of Jamaica suddenly became the stage for the island's biggest transformation in a century? For decades, the South Coast has been overlooked, far from the glossy tourism of Montego Bay or the bustle of Kingston. But now, this calm stretch of land, home to the sleepy town of Black River, is about to change forever. Before we go deeper, make sure to subscribe to RevEd 2 Riches, because what's unfolding here could rewrite Jamaica's entire economic map. At first glance, Black River doesn't look like the birthplace of a revolution. Fishermen haul in their daily catch, market vendors call out over ripe fruit, and the streets echo with the slow rhythm of island life. But underneath that calm, an ambitious vision is rising, one that could make Black River Jamaica's third city, a powerhouse to rival Kingston and Montego Bay. It's more than a construction plan, it's a national reset. The government isn't just building roads and buildings, it's trying to rebalance Jamaica's future. For years, Jamaica's development followed a predictable pattern: Kingston for politics and commerce, Montego Bay for tourism and trade. Everything else lagged behind. The South Coast, though rich in history and resources, remained quiet, with limited infrastructure and few large-scale industries. But that very silence became its secret advantage. The government saw in Black River something Kingston and Montego Bay had lost: room to grow. Wide, undeveloped land, access to the Caribbean Sea, a deep-water port waiting to be expanded, and a community eager to rise. This is the foundation of what Jamaica calls the Third City Initiative. It's not just a plan for new buildings, it's a blueprint for balance. By developing a third major hub on the South Coast, the government aims to ease the overcrowding of Kingston, reduce the overdependence on Montego Bay's tourism, and create a triangle of prosperity stretching across the island. At the center of this triangle stands Black River, a town that once exported rum and logwood in the 18th century, and is now preparing to export something far more valuable: innovation. The transformation begins with infrastructure. The first phase is the construction of a new highway network connecting Black River directly to Kingston and Montego Bay. This link, often called the South Coast Highway, will cut travel times dramatically, making it possible to move goods, people, and opportunities across the island in hours instead of days. It's a backbone project. Once the roads are in place, everything else can follow: housing, industry, education, and energy. Then comes the port. Black River already has a natural harbor, but the Third City Plan will turn it into a deep-water facility capable of handling international trade. This isn't about competing with Montego Bay, it's about complementing it. While the North Coast will continue to attract tourists, the South Coast will become a logistics and export hub. Jamaica will finally have balanced growth, one coast for visitors, the other for production. But perhaps the boldest part of this plan is the industrial zone. The government and private investors are creating what's called the South Coast Industrial Belt, a corridor where manufacturing, logistics, and technology companies can set up operations. Think of it as a mini economic city within the city, complete with renewable energy grids, water systems, and modern housing for workers. It's a vision that ties back to one core goal: to make Jamaica self-sufficient. For too long, the island has relied on imports. From food to fuel to building materials, foreign dependence drained billions from the economy each year. But with new infrastructure, ports, and energy projects, the third city could reverse that flow. Instead of money leaving Jamaica, investment will finally start coming in. It's a cycle that builds wealth where it's been missing for generations. And this time, the transformation is designed to include everyone. Local farmers around St. Elizabeth, one of Jamaica's agricultural hearts, will have new access to national markets. Fishermen will benefit from upgraded docks and cold storage facilities. Small businesses will thrive in newly connected towns. And thousands of new homes will rise on the edges of the new city, each powered by clean energy. That last part is crucial because the third city is also Jamaica's first attempt at a fully sustainable urban model. Solar grids, rainwater recycling, and green public transport are built into the blueprint from the start. The government doesn't want another concrete jungle. It wants a showcase for the Caribbean's future. Imagine electric buses running on solar power, houses with rooftop panels, and industries powered by wind turbines off the coast. This isn't a fantasy. Pilot projects have already begun, and international investors are watching closely. Yet progress never comes without challenges. Some critics fear the third city could widen inequality if not handled carefully. They worry that outside investors might profit more than locals, or that rapid expansion could strain natural ecosystems. But this time, there's a key difference. Locals are being brought into the process. Community consultations, skill training, and local construction contracts are part of the framework. It's not just about building on the land, it's about building with the people who live there. Black River, once a quiet colonial port known for shipping sugar and rum, is stepping into a bold new identity. The South Coast, long forgotten, is now becoming the engine of Jamaica's next century. Through new roads, ports, and universities, the Third City Project is transforming the region into a hub of innovation, education, and sustainable growth. Instead of watching young talent leave for Kingston or overseas, Black River is becoming the place where they stay to build, a city powered not only by concrete and steel, but by vision and confidence. The change is visible everywhere. Roads stretch through the hills, schools rise on old sugar lands, and ports hum with life again. The people of the South, farmers, artisans, and fishermen, finally see themselves as part of Jamaica's progress. What was once the island's quiet side is now leading with purpose, persistence, and pride. Investors see it too, calling it a model of small island resilience. If it succeeds, Black River could reshape how the entire Caribbean approaches growth, balancing prosperity, sustainability, and culture all at once. Because in the end, this transformation is more than a project, it's a statement. A nation that once waited for progress from abroad is now building it from within. Black River has become a symbol of self-reliance and renewal, a message to the world that Jamaica's best chapters are still being written. The island is no longer waiting for progress to arrive on foreign ships. It's producing it at home, stronger, cleaner, and proudly Jamaican. Subscribe to Rev'd to Riches for more stories of nations, ideas, and people transforming their futures one bold step at a time.